Hey, what's up guys, welcome to another exciting tutorial with UXmate. Today we're going to learn how to use texture mixing in Blender and merge multiple textures together to create the desired look which you want, and we are going to do it in very simple and easy approach. Also stay tuned till the end of this video because today I'm going to share a tip at end of the video where you can use same material on different objects and have different colors rendered for them. So yep, without any further ado, let's jump into the Blender. Well, before that, make sure you already subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon next to it, because if you're not doing that, then you're going to miss a lot of exciting notifications for all our future uploads. So I'll just hide this whole collection, and I have created same model in a different collection. And you can see there is no material applied here, and we are going to apply the materials to this model. So first start with adding a material here. So go to the material tab of the model or of the object when you have selected this object. So you can just click here and you can see there is no material, so just click on new, or you can click on the plus button here. Just click on a new material, give it a name. Okay, and once you have defined the name, now you can change the color of the material from here, but we are not going to change it from here itself. So what we are going to do, we are going to add a image node which will be imported to this base color. Okay, so let's add. To add, you just have to right click and click on add, or you can just hit shift A, which will open this pop-up menu here, and you can just type in whichever image node, or whichever node you want. So I want an image node, so I'll just type image, and you can see image texture is here, and I'll just add it here. Now to open any image which you have saved on your computer, you can just click on open here, and you can select any image which you want. So I'm going to select this one, which is the rustic metal texture which I downloaded from the Google. You can use any images from Polyheaven or any other tools. And now when you link color attribute of the image texture to the base color, you can see my image is getting rendered on the model, but now you don't have any ability to change the base color of this model, right? So what we want to do, we don't want image directly go into the base color. So now we need to mix a color, and on top of that we want the image as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a mix node. To add a mix node, just deselect everything, right click here, click on add, and again let's type mix color. So mix color node allows you to select any two colors, mix them together, and send it as an output to the next node. So I'm just going to deselect this link or unlink this link, and just link the result of the mix node to the base color. Now you can see there is no color because or there is this gray color which is getting rendered from here. Now I'm going to put the image in B. So now you can see we have the image, but you can also notice the color is basically also getting merged from the A. So I'll just change the color of this object to any color which we want our model to be or our truck to be. So let's select this, some green and yellow, like lemon kind of shade. But now this is just the basic texture mixing. And what if I don't want my texture to be overlapped on entire model or all my selected object? So what I want to do, I want to just render it on the specific areas randomly on this model to make it more realistic. So what we are going to do, we are going to add a color ramp and a noise texture. So let's just hit shift A. Shift A, color ramp, and we'll add noise texture. So what we are going to do with these nodes, we are going to use noise texture to generate a random unique factorial number, and which will be imported to the color ramp, and then we are going to use the color ramp output as factor for the mix. So that would be defined by these two nodes. As of now it is just a fixed value. Okay, so now let's just link the color of the color ramp to the factor, and then factor of the noise texture to the factor. And you can now adjust the detail, the distortion, the roughness of your noise texture. I'm not sure if you're able to see it. Let me just zoom in a little bit. Okay, now let me just zoom in here on the image, and now you can see my image is now not visible on the entire area. Now you can just adjust this more by adjusting this gradient here, and you can define on which specific areas you want your image texture to be visible. So depending on the smoothness of this gradient, you will be having the faded edges of your texture and the color together, and the roughness or the distortion here or the scale factor here will change the placement of your noise texture, and that will then change the image overlapping here. And you can change the color to any color which you want, and you can see still your texture and image is getting applied here on the object. Okay, now we have the noise texture, we have the color ramp in place, we have a color mixer which is mixing the color and the image texture together and putting it to the base color of our material. Now what I want to do, I want to use the same material to the body as well, but I want a different color. Now in that case, let me just select the body. I'll just select the material from here, which we have the truck material, but now you can see I have the same color which is getting applied to my body or the back part of the truck, and if I try to change the color here, it is getting updated in both of the object. And now you have stayed till the last of this video, so I'm going to give a nice trick here which you can use to reduce the number of materials you are using in Blender, and you can use same material on the different objects with different colors. So what we are going to do here, we are going to add one more node here. So let's just click here, click on deselect everything, and then just click on add here, and then search here object info. What exactly we are going to do here in the object info? Object info will take the information of the object which is the material is being applied to and pass it here on the shader network or on your shader nodes, and you can use them or you can use that information here to create and mix the shaders. So I'll select the color property of the object and put it in the A color of the color mix. Now you can see the colors of my both objects are changed, and those colors are getting picked up from the viewport color. Now you'll be seeing where to change the viewport colors. So I'll select any of the object, okay, and just go to the object property and just scroll down. At the bottom you would be seeing viewport display. Just expand the viewport display, and here you can change the color property. Now when I change color property here in the viewport display, you can see my color is getting picked from here, which is getting passed to this object info. Object info is passing this color to my mix node, and my mix node is also taking input from my image node. So here I have two different nodes which are getting combined in the mix node, and the combination factor is decided by the noise texture and the color ramp here. So you have the whole detailed control where exactly you want your image to be displayed and how do you want to merge the textures together, and this whole node graph is then getting imported into the base color of your material. And now you can apply same material to the multiple objects and just change their color in the viewport, and that's it. You can render the image, and yeah, that's it. Till the next video, keep watching, keep learning, keep designing.